Okay, you've made it. You've made it to the last week of material. Awesome. That's cool. I think that's awesome. And because you've done so well, I've packed 3 chapters into this last week because it's really kind of a week and a half. We've got week 6, and then the stuff is due in week 7. So it's kind of week 6, week 7. So I'm taking advantage of it. So this week you're going to be doing a little bit about food safety and food technology. Uh, it seems like we keep seeing foodborne illness everywhere. I do want to point out you have the overall diet assessment due this week. This one's worth 50 points. Um, and so this is a little bit more in depth. On this diet assessment, you're actually going to be creating a 3-day menu of what would be an ideal diet for you. And your intent on developing that 3-day diet is to put that then into GB Health as if you ate it, and try to get a score, the GB Health score of 95 or above for the maximum points. Anything with a score of 70 above for the 3 days will count, but your points kind of get deducted as you go down there. You're also going to be doing kind of a analysis of some of the triggers in terms of eating. So that one's going to take a little bit of time. Make sure you get started on that one early. That's why I have it early in the week. Have some information in here. GMOs seem to be a hot topic. So I've got some information in here on genetic engineering in California agriculture. UC Davis does some interesting work on genetic modification of foods. There's pros and cons to it, but I think it's good to be informed in terms of what the actual science is doing compared to maybe some of the information that's out there. So quiz and assessment on that. The next chapter, moving on to life cycle nutrition, and we'll be looking at mother and infant, and then we'll be looking at child, teen, and older adult. I would say both of these chapters, it's interesting for me. I think for a lot of my online students, you guys have kids, and so the discussions get very personal, and it seems like I see students really getting into some of the discussions that go on here. So with this one, I think it's the childhood obesity one. I usually see a lot of really good discussions going on, positive discussions, and maybe aha moments in terms of we need to really take care of our kids and keep them from creating chronic disease at an early age. And then, I can't get the answer to that on Apple Watch. Whoops, sorry. And then as we move on to child, teen, and older adult, again, some good information in there. The discussion in this one I actually have for you guys is, health versus wealth. It's kind of a cool article, and I'd like for you guys to read that and kind of come up with some ideas. So it's a little bit off topic in terms of what's going on, but maybe not, because we're talking about older adults. So that one's just sort of a little different. Again, kind of get you stimulated there as we get towards the end of the semester to have some good discussions. And that's that. So this is week 6. Keep the motivation going. You have 3 chapters to go. You can do it. Make sure you get it done, get all that work done, and have a good, strong finish to the semester. Have a great week.